What's going on, everyone? In today's video, I will be going over my suspension, wheels, and tires. I've received so many comments about this, and I've decided to make a video to address all those comments so that I could help viewers understand what they're upgrading to and who could benefit from this suspension and who should probably look the other direction and go with a King, Icon, or Fox suspension. Let's get into it. Looking from the side of the truck, obviously you can see that it's lifted. It's lifted 3 inches in the front and rear, and I did this by adding a 2-inch spacer and an add-a-leaf in the rear. Looking at the driver's side here, you will see that I added a 2-inch spacer in the front to give me 3 inches of lift. It's important to know with the 3rd generation Tacomas that from the factory they come with an inch of lift. A positive about this 2-inch spacer is, number one, it allows you to use a 285 tire in the front and get 3 inches of lift. And also when you're driving on the street, you won't have any rubbing, and that's without doing the cab mount chop. And it's a great way to lift your truck on a budget until you could either afford new shocks or simply drive only on the street and use the spacer kit. Looking at the rear, you'll see an add-a-leaf was added to accommodate for another inch of lift. So to have a total of 3 inches in the back, this is great because it helps support the factory leaf pack, but also it's done by dropping the axle down and adding that extra add-a-leaf underneath the leaf pack, and this could be done at any local dealership or off-road. Looking at the tires now, these are the Falken WildPeak all-terrain tires and a 285/70 R16. I was on the fence about whether or not to get Duratrax like I had on my previous Tacoma, but I decided to go with an all-terrain tire. This has been great for commuting, as you don't hear as much tire noise when you're getting above 60. And all in all, I have 8,000 miles on these tires, and they have done great in snow, in rain, in mud, and I'm overall pleased with the tire. So these are the Stealth Series Custom Ray 10s in a 16-inch, and these are a great wheel. Unfortunately, this isn't a real bead lock, but it adds to the aesthetics of the wheel. I think that these are by far the best wheel company that are making Toyota wheels. I think they look very unique, and a lot of people stop me at gas stations and ask what wheels they are. So I feel fortunate enough to get a wheel set in the way that Stealth Series Customs sells out so quickly. Now, a con about these wheels is that there's lip right here and it collects water. I don't really wash my truck a lot, so it doesn't bother me, but for somebody who's constantly washing their truck, they might get a little annoyed that water collects there when you park it, but you could just rewash it. Other than that, this is a great wheel setup. I think that having a 16-inch rim and a 285 tire, a lot of people ask me if this is a 35-inch tire due to having a small wheel. I won't be towing anything with this truck except for like a small trailer, so I didn't need to upgrade to 17-inch wheels. The 16-inch wheels will work just fine. If you're towing a larger trailer with your Tacoma, I highly suggest going to a 17-inch wheel. So looking to from the front to the rear of the truck, you'll see that I have about 1.5 inches of offset from where the tire ends to where the body begins. I think this is the perfect amount of offset because most of the mud and dirt is caught in the wheel well. I have also removed the front wheel mud flap so that the tire doesn't rub on the butt. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. For now, that is the end of the video. I will be updating you guys when my Fox 2.5 suspension comes, and I will be doing a review on that.